Yo, I got a story to tell. My last job. It's about my last job. What happened? Why I'm not working there no more. Let me see. That. All right. Let me start by saying my last job was a security work. It was a security job. It was not hard to do. It's just where I was working at a paid, like a paid parking lot area. Like it has levels. They have A, B, C, D, and I was responsible for the A floor. That was the ground floor. I was responsible for the ground floor. So you enter, you pay, and then you exit. The first day I went around there, the supervisor, the first thing he said to me that it is this role is pretty easy. All you do is observe and carry out the parking tickets. That's it. I said, okay, fine. That's not hard to do. And I mean, I've been doing it for 2 weeks. And all right, let me backtrack a little and say that the first day I went to that location, the person who managed that location was a woman. She was in her 40s. And I can kid you not. The first day I saw that woman, my spirit could not mesh with her. The first day I saw her. I just don't know why. It's your spirit. Once your spirit can't mesh with somebody, there's nothing you can do about it. My spirit could not mesh with her. It's work, so I have to deal with her. I have to, speak with her. But I didn't speak with her a lot. I didn't ask her any questions. Any questions she has to ask, I give her a yes or a no. And that's it. No long conversations. But I can kid you not. Where she placed me to work, I was out of her sight, and that was good. That was good for me. I was very glad that I was out of her sight. I was very glad. And there was there was a guy there was a man who supervised around there, the car park. They call it King Church. He was the one who supervised King Church parking lot, right? And he was the one who told me that the road is pretty easy. So I said, okay, fine. I did it for a week, pretty easy. Did it for next week, pretty easy. And the other week now, it was on a Tuesday. I cannot forget. I went, no, Tuesday, no, Monday. The man who supervised around there wasn't working that day. So she had to stay around that day for the whole entire day. Right. World Cup is going on, right? And it was in a time when World Cup was going on. It's in December. Last year, December. And World Cup is going on. And I kid you not. I mean, while you're working, you're not supposed to be using your phone. Yeah, I get that because it's a busy time of the year, December. The car park wasn't that busy. So I said, all right, fine. I can probably look on a match. I think it was Brazil and Cameroon playing. I don't remember. I think it was a Brazil match. I don't remember exactly what match was playing, but I can say this that I was watching a game on my phone. I mean, the car park got a little busy, but I still had my phone in my hand. And there's a barrier at the front, and there's a young lady that monitors that barrier. I just monitor where the people park on the ground level, right? That's the only thing I monitor. So it started to get full. And I went to the girl that is working at the barrier and I said to her, the car park is full. There's a sign that tells the people that the car park is full. And I picked up the sign myself, put it at the barrier, at the front of the barrier, and said to her, the car park is full. Don't let in any more cars. And she said, okay. And I collect some parking tickets from her, carry it up to the cashier. While I was walking back, before I even turned, while I was walking back, I saw a car come in. So I'm saying to myself, didn't I just tell this girl that the car park is full? That lady that my spirit cannot mesh with asked me if I told her that the car park wasn't full. And I simply said yes. She walked off. And she went down there. I don't know what she's saying to her, but she's asking the girl what is her role? What is the role of the car park? She's not asking me. She's asking the girl what is the role of the car park. She's not working the car park. She's not working the car park. She's working the barrier. That's what she's working. And she's asking that young lady, what is the role of the car park? So I'm simply saying to myself, why is she not asking me? Well, to me, it didn't matter. Fine. I mean, the next day now, I went to work. And I see a meeting going on. I wonder what is going on here. And I stepped into the meeting and she was speaking with all the other supervisors that worked there. And all the other workers were there as well. It was an early morning meeting. And she was there speaking, and they finished. And I was walking off and she said, I need a minute of your time, Mr. Mitchell. So I walked back, trying to see what is really going on here. And the lady looked at me and said, I cannot work with you anymore. Please report to the office for another location for duty. So I simply said, what is the matter here? And she asked the male supervisor, what? The male supervisor name is, and she asked him, what is Mr. Mitchell's problem around here? And I was so surprised for that to even come out of his mouth. What he said was, I am not doing any work at all when I'm around the car park. When I'm at the car park, I'm not doing anything at all. I was so surprised. It stunned me because I didn't even have an answer. And she said that I am not doing any work. So I asked her, how am I not doing any work? She said, you're not doing any work. So I just be quiet from there. I didn't say anything more. I didn't comment. I didn't make any more comments or ask any more questions. I just listened to what they had to say and I just walked off and went home. Let me say this to you guys. You see, in life, you have to be careful who and what you do things to and what you do to them. Because you never know what can happen in the long run. Let me point out something to you. Saturday, gone. I saw one of the supervisors that were in the meeting saying that I wasn't doing any work. And I saw him and his child. And you know what I could do? I could do anything to him at that moment. I could do anything to him. He didn't even see me, but I could do anything to him. Anything I wanted to. But I'm not that type of person. I mean, the mistake he made when I was leaving, he said to me, do not take it personal. I mean, I'm a young person. You're older than me, and you're going to make that mistake and saying to me that do not take it personal. If I was a killer or somebody, like any sort, that means that I should take it personal and do something about her. And all of you, I should do something about you. And the only thing that is there to do, you must know. I think you know. I don't really have to say it. I don't want to say it. But let me say this. In life, you have to be very careful to who or what you do to people. Because in the long run, you never know what can happen. You never know. And I kid you not. When I saw that man, I shake my head. And I was wondering, look at this. You orchestrated something for me to lose my work. And yet still you think you got away scot-free. I mean, yes, I'm not going to do, personally, I'm not going to do anything. But the universe will. And I know that for sure. I don't need to do you anything. But karma is a karma. Karma, karma, karma. That's the first thing that's going to deal with you. I don't have to touch you. I don't have to lay a hand on you. I don't have to send anybody after you. Universe, karma. That is the first thing is going to deal with you. In that moment when I saw him, a lot of things were going through my mind. A lot. But I hold my composure and I held and I said to myself, no, this is not the right thing to do. They're going to reach a point where they're going to suffer and I am going to elevate above them. I will just sit back, elevate, and watch them suffer. And that's the only thing I'm going to do. Elevate myself to be further than where they are right now and watch them continue to suffer whatever they're doing. Because it's going to come a point in their life that is what is going to hit them and they're going to wonder what is really going on in my life. So you have to be careful who you do things to. Because let me show you something. I was somebody who, I mean, in this world that we live in, you stopped me from earning money, right? That was your first mistake you could have ever made. I am very young. I am the generation that could build this country for and to make this country have a better future. You're in your age. You're almost going to die. And the first thing you want to do is to fight against young people. You see, in this world, you cannot want to fight against young people. That is the first mistake you do as an old person. Fight against young people. And it is so sad to say that she does not even have a vehicle or anything. Probably she has a house. I don't know anything about it. Probably she has a house. Her life doesn't matter to me. But she doesn't she's not rich. She has nothing. She's a brokey. She's broke. She has nothing. She has nothing over me. And it's sad to say that this thing where people think that they are better than you, they have more than you. No, don't have that mindset that because you have a job that you claim to say you like and you're getting a good amount of pay, you think you're better than everyone else around you. All the strangers that come around you, you are better than them. And they don't know nothing and they're all stupid. That's one thing I have learned. That you're not always right. You're not always right. I have learned that before. So I'm a person who sit down and listen to what you have to say, and I don't say anything. There's a saying, actions speak louder than words. And I will sit down, listen to what you have to say, make you think that you're more smarter than me. You know what you're saying is right. And blah blah blah. In truth and in fact, I know I have more knowledge than you that you might be surprised when I open my mouth. I'm that type of person. I don't need to waste time on people that always have it in themselves to say that they're right. Not that type of person. It doesn't make any sense. I just live my life. Probably take what they have to say. If it don't make any sense, take what they have to say, make it into something sensible to me. Probably use it or not, or I just don't listen to what they have to say. It's that simple. But I can say this: the people that are older and that are in their age, thinking that they know it all, and they are better than these younger people that are coming up to make the future a better future. Stop. That's all I can say to you. Stop. See, because you're going to meet your match one day. And it's to how it's going to hit you. Some people are not going to be surprised because you deserved it. Because of the thing that you did before, not having a conscience, having to say that something is going to happen to you further along the road. So you have to be careful. In life, everything happens for a reason. I lost that job and I'm doing YouTube now. I have a fire to do this. There's just a fire inside me to do this. And I have realized that this is a platform that you can have a voice that people can listen. And why not come on the platform and be a voice to the people so that they can hear. These younger generations growing up can learn, because I don't want these younger generation nowadays to grow up and make the same mistakes that I make as an older person than them, right? So I'm here. I'm willing to give advice and encouragements, tell them not what not to do. Well, let me say this. These kids nowadays, you can't really tell them what is right. You have to show them, because it has reached a point where if you do tell them, they're still going to do the wrong thing. So you have to show them that this is the right thing and this is how you deal with, you know, any situation, given situation in life. You have to show them it. You can't just tell them and expect them to understand it like how you do, or you think you want them to understand it. I expect them to get it right. No. You show them, and if they fall off a little, you tell them that, you give them a little guidance or advice that this is what you do. So all I can say is that be careful who you and be careful what you do to people, because anything can happen to you in life.